Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Benfica Career Mode. As I promised, I'm going to keep making more videos and I'm going to release them more often because you guys deserve it. And as you can see there on the screen, my Greek scout has found all he can in France, so I'm setting him up in South America because that seems like a good place to find players. Anyway, our next match is against Nacional de Madeira. Let's go to the stadium and watch the match. So here we are, guys, we're playing against Nacional de Madeira. We're playing at home, and what can I say about Nacional de Madeira? Well, there's a few things I can say. First of all, they're like a mid to high-end team in Portugal. They're one of the better teams in the league. Also, a few interesting facts. Cristiano Ronaldo actually started his youth career there, and he played there until Sporting Lisbon took him to their academy. And other players like Fabio Coentrão, Luis Neto, Oceano, if you know them, Ruben Miquel. So they've created quite a lot of top-class players, and one of them obviously is the best player in the world currently. So yeah, in terms of the match, I'm expecting an easy match. I mean, against Benfica, they pretty much have no chance in the real world. But let's see how we get on. So our first chance comes around the 3rd minute where Talisca does this nice turn, passes it to Classy. It's a nice 1-2 back to him. He takes a left-footed shot. I think it takes a deflection and goes out of the far post, and it's a corner for Benfica. Talisca takes the corner quickly, trying to find Jonas, but Junior heads it away. It drops to Classy. He takes the shot, but the ball is hanging around the 18-yard box. Classy maintains the possession. Willems now finds Classy again, and it's Jonas. He takes the shot, it deflects off the goalkeeper, and the ball is still around, but they decide that Talisca's offside, and I think they're right. Just a few minutes later, we're on the attack again. Gaetan with a nice pass there to Jonas. Nice little turn from him. He passes it to Salvio, and Junior tackles him inside the box, giving us a penalty and also our first opportunity of getting a goal in this match. And here's the replay as Salvio receives the ball. Let's see if there's any contact. I can't actually see any contact. It looks like Salvio tripped over the ball. But of course, I'm not going to argue with that. Let's go ahead with the penalty. So it's Jonas to take the penalty. He hasn't got the greatest penalty stats, but I managed to get it right dead on centre. And he takes a sweet shot right to just off the centre. It's almost a guaranteed goal there. And it's a fantastic goal there from Jonas. And we can celebrate our first goal. It's Benfica 1, Nacional de Madeira 0. Just a fantastic shot there from Jonas. Just off centre, perfect. Perfect penalty. So it's still Benfica having the upper hand in this match, and Talisca has a corner, trying to find Gaetan. He gets his head to it, and the Nacional goalkeeper just tips it over the bar there, and Talisca makes a run for the other side to take the corner again. This time he's going to take the corner and tries to find Jonas. He can't get to it, and the ball is cleared. On the 33rd minute, Jordi Classy completely misses the ball and gives away a free kick, and also manages to get a yellow card. And it's a dangerous 30-yard free kick here. It's a fake shot, a pass to Fofana. He takes the shot, deflects off one of his own players, and goes well over the bar. Nacional are finally responding to the pressure. Goma with a nice pass there to João, but he's clearly offside, and it's another missed opportunity for Nacional. And just before half-time, Aurelio's on the attack here for Nacional. He passes it to Gazal. Gazal falls over, but it's a nasty tackle there on Veltman from João, which will see him the yellow card for sure. That was pretty nasty. Due to our lack of attacking opportunities, I've brought in Talvin for the right wing position, and I've brought in Rodriguez to replace Jonas in the attack. The substitution hasn't worked, and Nacional are now gaining confidence. Gazal about to pick up the ball, trying to get it back into the box. Rondon passes it to Junior, which then takes a shot, and it's wide off the near post. It's been a pretty disappointing half for Benfica. We've had little to no chances at all. So the whistle's about to blow to round off this pretty dismal performance from Benfica. We do have a better squad, so I expected more from them. The substitution didn't really work. Rodriguez didn't do it for me, and they pretty much flooded the midfield and stopped us making any chances. But anyway, let's look ahead at the next match. So here's a look at the table after our first match. We're top with 14 points. However, Porto and Sporting have a game in hand, and if they win their matches, they'll basically overtake us. But let's go into the next match and hope that we win and get those valuable 3 points. So here we are at our next match, and this time it's away against Belenenses, a team that's a bit inconsistent. One moment they're finishing mid-table, the next season they're getting relegated into the second division, and it goes up and down for them. That's how it works for that team for some reason. They were one of the top three. They're actually from Lisbon. They're one of the top three from Lisbon. They play at the Estádio do Restelo, which is a mediocre ground now, but it was one of the state-of-the-art stadiums of its time. They've had a few money worries recently, hence the going up and down in divisions. They've had some notable players over the years, the first being Pepe, that now plays for Real Madrid, one of the best centre-backs in the world, and the special one, Mourinho. But in terms of this match, I really think we should trounce this team. They're pretty much nowhere near the class of Benfica, and I'm expecting a heavy win for us. Let's get straight into the highlights. Barely 3 minutes into the game and we're having our first chance. It's Gignac to Salvio, and then Gaitan takes a shot, but it's a nice save there from Belenenses' goalkeeper, taking it out for a corner. And it's a corner kick for Benfica from Talisca, trying to find Salvio, but a nice punch out there from Pedro, Belenenses' goalkeeper, falling to Classy, takes a shot, but Gignac tries to get to there and he chests it out, but he was offside anyway. Our hearts are broken. Literally a few minutes later, Sheena with a nice pass to Dalcio, comes off the post, he manages to get the ball on the rebound and scores. And how unlucky was that? The ball had to rebound perfectly for Dalcio and he slides it in. I really can't complain. I'm not going to take anything away from Belenenses. It was a nice reaction there and a fantastic goal from Dalcio. Look at that reaction, straight off, straight back to him, and he scores with his right foot. Benfica are shaken and they know they have to get back into it. Gignac with a nice through ball there to Gaitan. He's got the pace, but the defenders are catching up to him. It rebounds off the defender's leg there, and it's a nice clearance from João there, right off the line. We were really unlucky. And luck continues to not be on our side, where Gignac pretty much dribbles inside the box, but he shoots it square into Pedro, and he makes a nice save. However, on the 28th minute, there's a breakthrough with a lovely through ball there to Gignac. Gignac makes a nice pass there to Salvio, and he slots it in on the bottom right corner. It was a sweet shot there from Salvio, and he's rescued us and given us a chance to get back into this game. It's Belenenses 1, Benfica 1. Let's go and have a look at that goal. Brilliant pass there from Gignac. He wasn't even looking, and it's slotted in there, giving Pedro no chance of saving that. It was too far for him to reach. Brilliant goal there from Salvio. And we can celebrate a bit more as Samaras takes possession right in the centre of the 18-yard box, passes it to Classy, and he slots it in, giving the goalkeeper no chance. It would have been difficult for him to see where that ball would have gone, and it was so low. For him to dive down and actually get that would have been a miracle. Let's check that again. Brilliant pass from Samaras, great vision, and a nice little tap in there from Classy. Not the best goal, but it was a good build-up, and a great finish from Classy. Belenenses 1, Benfica 2. And just before the end of the first half, Fonte plays a nice ball to Dalcio, and he misses it just off the far post. However, he was offside anyway, so that wouldn't have counted if it had gone in. You wouldn't expect Belenenses to have any more chances, but Fonte makes a nice run here, takes a shot, and it's deflected off Julio Cesar for a corner. And Rosa takes the corner, hoping to find Sheena. The ball bounces around in the box there, it's dangerous. Brando passes it to Silva, and Julio Cesar kicks it off the sideline for a throw-in for Belenenses. So we thought it was all over for the first half, but Silva received the ball here, and Rosa had a good chance, and it was deflected off Julio Cesar, which clears the ball only to Nelson. But that's the end of the first half. Belenenses 1, Benfica 2. So knowing that their defence is pretty weak and that I could score a few goals, I decide to invert the triangle to make it a more attacking 4-3-3 formation. And I put Rodriguez in the place of Talisca in the centre-forward position. And fair enough, on the 50th minute, after a nice bit of dribbling there from Classy, the ball deflects off Meira. Gignac picks it up and smashes it into the top left-hand corner, and that was a fantastic goal there from Gignac. And it's Belenenses 1, Benfica 3. Let's go and see that replay. It's an unfortunate deflection there, but Gignac picks it up perfectly and smashes it, giving no chance to Pedro. There's no way he could have picked that up, and it was a fantastic show there of technical ability from Gignac. But as a result of changing that formation, it's made our defence weaker, and Nelson passes it here to Fonte, and he slots it in nicely. Julio Cesar didn't even make a move, and it's Belenenses 2, Benfica 3. It could have been a mistake to change that formation. Maybe it's time to go a bit more defensive and hang on to that win. Beautiful goal, straight through his legs. On the 70th minute, they have a dangerous free kick. Rosa with a free kick that fails to trouble Julio Cesar, which maintains our lead. We managed to regain some composure, and it's a nice pass there to Talisca from Rodriguez, with Jonas waiting right in the middle there. He takes the shot. It's a nice save there from Pedro, but we were offside. But we still maintain that 3-2 lead, which is the most important thing. We continue attacking, and Rodriguez plays a nice pass to Jonas, and he outruns the defender there. Can he get around him? That's the thing. He gets around the defender, takes the shot, but it's a nice save again from Pedro, and that's pretty much the end of the match. I can't see Belenenses getting back into this. And the whistle's about to blow to finish off this great performance from Benfica. I know we did concede 2 goals against Belenenses, but they were a worthy opposition this time round, and I'm happy with the result. And let's go straight to the table. And there you have it, Benfiquistas. Porto on top, with Sporting second. They managed to win their matches, and Benfica's in third. We're joint second with Sporting, but I'm confident that we'll make it up that ladder and we'll get to first place. There's still a few matches away before we play Porto. That will be an interesting game, but until then we've got some mediocre competition, and we're hoping that Porto will slip up. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe. Thank you very much. See you next time.